Are we live? Are we live, guys? How live are we? Hey guys, welcome back. Giovanni's Pikachu, how's it going? Ultra, I'm only late if it's fashionable. Otherwise, ignore wise. Ignore wise. Uh-oh. Ignore wise. Uh-oh. Ignore wise. Uh-oh. Ignore wise. Are we good now? Do I have an echo? Are we good now? Do I have an echo? Are we good now? Do I have an echo? Are we good now? Do I have an echo? Are we good now? Do I have an echo? Are we good now? Do I have an echo? Ah, we found it. Only too many tabs, guys. Too many tabs. Too many tabs. 7,000 tabs. All right, I think we're good. I'm gonna make a quick Instagram post because I was definitely prepared for everything going on right now. I don't know what's going on with Discord, but on mobile it likes to glitch out to the point that I just gotta restart it. It won't let you like save images or anything fun. Does anyone have that same issue? Everyone? Anyone? Everyone? Hang out. The world's fastest Instagram post. We'll put a link. That way we can make some more friends tonight. We got a few binders to fill up. We're going to do another Iono hunt tomorrow for anyone that's excited for one of those. Let's do it. Let's do a tweet as well. I miss the old days when Twitter would automatically tweet for me. Live now. And we'll add an image. We can't add an image. We gotta add the image first because Twitter is cool like that. Twitter is flipping cool like that. Does anyone want to take a guess what we're gonna binder up today? Live now. Give me the old hashtag Pokemon. Hashtag Pokemon. One of my least favorite sets. My least favorite modern sets. We're doing all XY sets once again because that's what I haven't shifted over into new binders. There, we got some posts made. All right, Evolving Skies. No, it's not Evolving. It's not Evolving Skies. Where is the live? The live cloth? Oh, live cloth didn't make it. We ate them for dinner. Celadon CA, how's it going over there in the Twitch chat? How's everybody doing tonight? Clinton Dix says XY Evolutions. You would be correct. That is one of the ones that we're doing. I don't know which one I have closest to me here. But yeah, XY Evolutions. I'm not, if you guys haven't noticed or didn't know, I don't like reprints, so that's the biggest reason for that. Do some ancient origins first, since it's the one that I grabbed. A1 saying Pokemon 151 Japanese Master Ball. What if it's a Master Ball with a Master Ball print on it? Would that be like the ultimate ball? Man, I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people that were excited. Neri saying, are these Ultra Pro binders? No, this is a Dex protection. I gotta do some stuff with my lighting too. I got some weird things going on. The exposure is like freaking out on me, the auto exposure. So maybe I'll work on that at some point tomorrow. Dex binders, you can use code Rattle Pokemon 15 to save 15% on the Dex website. Link in the chat there. Or in all the descriptions. Or if you join the Discord, it is also... It's also in the links, codes, deals channel. Always is for everyone that's looking. All right, we'll try and go decently fast. Why is this looking like garb? Do we need to be closer maybe? We're having camera problems. Camera seems like it's progressing. Maybe my camera's dying. Is my camera dying, guys? We got glare issues that we never had before. We're going. It's all downhill from here. See if I can't. I don't know. It's never looking good now. Maybe we're botched. Let's try and come over this way a little bit. Over this way. Over this way. That's not bad. I do need to fix this for tomorrow though. It's driving me nuts, but I don't want to spend the whole stream messing with it. Master ball with the one ring. One ring, one of one with master ball pattern on it. Mixed Skizzle, how you doing? Christian says podcast on Friday. Christian, I don't think there's gonna be a podcast. Alright, we got 2 Mareeps. So the Mareeps are in here. This is a tribute, both a tribute to Ultra, but also to let me know that I gotta skip 2 spots. So I don't know what I'm missing here. Something grass type. It must be an EX or something. Fresh Tat saying podcasts are gone. Christian saying, oh no, what happened? I don't think Ryan wanted to do them anymore. So he, I guess the last I saw he was making, saying that he didn't want to because of the drama with the certain news Pokemon YouTuber. But it's okay. It'll be alright. What is going on? We are all kinds of technical issues tonight. No, we're good. It's just a little dead space at the end of the song there. All good. Juan saying, you are a legend, Mr. Rattle. Thank you very much, Juan. Yeah, the Wazzy. Blame the Wazzy. I don't think it was necessarily that. I think he just didn't want to do it anymore. So there's not that. It's the thing. You can't. I don't want to force anyone to make content or to hang out with us. Not necessarily a good thing for anyone. We got the Magikarp. All right, the camera's looking. It's kind of looking better now. I don't know what I did, how it fixed itself, but. Mixed Skizzle saying, good. I'm curious, what kind of hand cam do you use? I need a new one. My current one won't capture to PC. That is a good question. So, the cameras that I use, and I have a few of them, they're a Logitech Brio, so it's like a 4K webcam. It's basically as good as a webcam gets before you like want to move into like a DSLR. We're not quite professional enough for that at this point in time. For sure, Aaron. If PK still wants to do a podcast, I'm down. I'm just under the impression that it won't be the trio. We got the Jolteon. I don't know if you guys saw the Mareep that was in between there. Alright, 27 and 28. 29, the Rotom. Aaron saying PK is very knowledgeable. Definitely hope to meet him someday. Well, if you're going to Charlotte, you'll be able to do that. I don't know what other events. Hopefully Worlds next year is not as ridiculous and tickets are obtainable. And it's in the US. Something a little bit more obtainable. A little bit easier on the travels. Be pretty cool to see a bunch of people there. Willpower, how's it going? Welcome in. Fitz has got the hot dogs. What's it going? How's it going, Fitz? How do you show up right when the goalet's here? Was that planned? Christian saying Thursday PK stream with CEO of PSA. Probably a little CGC bashing incoming. I don't know. I can't imagine that Nate can necessarily bash too hard on CGC. I don't know. It's probably frowned upon. Drew, how's it going? The hot dogs have awoken. The Reggie Rock. With all the bleeps and the bloops. You get the Psychic Golurk and the Fighting Golurk in here. T-Tar, stomping on your face. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for tomorrow. Should be good. We're gonna get that Iono. I'm gonna get the pack counter going. I think tomorrow maybe we have to do it so that I end up with like an even number of booster boxes opened. That way it's easier to track how many packs I've opened. It's just gonna mess up the amount of packs that I have, essentially. Fresh Tat says, talking to PSA guy, how many times will I hear the number 10? Ooh, that's true. Maybe it'd be like a drinking game. Number 10, every time they say the number 10, you have to take a drink. Speaking of drinks, we need a cold beverage. I got a special brew. And then I have an extra special one tomorrow. We have is a Nagog Pale Ale. It looks like it's bottle carbonated, which is pretty cool. Right. Wondering why my camera is messed up. I just reamed that bottle cap off of the off of the camera. We got fancy beverages for tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow is extra fancy. It's always hard to tell with these the craft bottles how much beer is in them, but I'm glad I got a gigantic glass. Ignore the fact that the glass says Molson Canadian on it, because we're not drinking Molson Canadian tonight, guys. Giovanni's Pikachu says hints of maple syrup and pine. Yeah, it's a little piney. It's weird. It's really light, but it's also hoppy. Extra frosty. Lunatic, welcome in. Hope you're also having an amazing Monday. I enjoy these streams. Thank you very much for everyone that comes and hangs out with me while I put these cards away. It's kind of long overdue. I always find way too many things to do, and don't take the time to get around to organizing and putting all this stuff away. Still lots to go, and again, once we get a little bit closer to, I guess, putting everything away and getting everything where it needs to be, I might start maybe alternating like every second week or something. We'll do a PTCGL. As long as Pokemon Trading Card Game Live is, man, that's hard to say. As long as Trading Card Game Live is up and running and not, half the cards are banned and that kind of thing. We're doing Ancient Origins. Ancient Origin. Willpower PC saying collecting is fun, organizing not so much, especially bulk. Yeah, I mean, with the bulk, I don't really organize it. If you're talking like commons, uncommons, that stuff I don't organize, just because typically if anyone wants bulk, they don't necessarily want bulk that is sorted. Giovanni's Pikachu said frosted mugs are best. I should have frosted a mug. Although I don't know if I want a frosted mug on the table here. I feel like it'd make too much of a mess. The Pokemon Dentist says, hey, what binders do you prefer? Pokemon Dentist, you are in luck. These are the ones that I use. There are others. I've used like the Ultra Pro binders. Those are good too. But we're using the Dex Protection. And I do have an affiliate code, a link, a discount code. You can use Rattle Pokemon 15 for 15% off if you buy them from the Dex Protection website. If you hit exclamation mark binder or exclamation mark Dex or exclamation mark binders with an S, a bunch of that stuff. If you even get close, it should get you where you need to go. I suggest anyone that's gonna try any of this stuff out, like make sure get one, make sure you really like it, and then go from there. They have like the 4 pocket binders. They have like the 12. I have the 12 for the bigger sets. So basically just an extra row here. It'll have 4 rows, 4 columns, 3 rows. So I do kind of like those ones better, but for the smaller sets, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to have that much extra space. Those ones can hold up to 480 cards. They also have a lot of like deck boxes, different stuff to like carry your playmats and dice and decks and all that stuff. So should apply to anything on the website. The discount code. Giovanni's Pikachu says it looked frosted. Really? Would I have enough foresight to put a glass in the freezer? It wasn't frosted, but I have the fridge right next to me. It's nice and cold. The beer itself is nice and cold. But yeah, then the sleeves. The sleeves are these bad boys. We got the KMC Perfect Fits. Normally I would say Ultra Pro makes a lot of good stuff. Like the penny sleeves that I use are all Ultra Pro. But these are the Perfect Fits that I use. The KMC Perfect Fits are the best. They fit perfect every time, like they're supposed to. The Ultra Pro ones are like crunchy and gross on the sides and not always the right length. Sometimes part of your card is sticking at the bottom. And then the Hyper Mats are the outer sleeves, the black ones. So you put it in upside down. That's what you got. Not too shab. Probably definitely overkill for a side loading binder. But that's what I do. That's what I put everything into. So I had these in ringed binders beforehand just because I couldn't get enough of these binders at the time. They were kind of very sold out during the pandemic. So now that they're available, I get to switch everything over. But also, like during the day today, while I was watching and doing some other stuff, I had these bad boys sleeved up so that we can just put them straight into the binder. Willpower PC says, I'd love to help you update/upgrade your website. If you ever want to get that looking more professional, I would be absolutely thrilled to contribute. I guess mostly if I was going to like revamp the website, I would need like a good reason for people to use it and to be on there. I'm not sure exactly what that reason should be at this point in time. But if anyone has suggestions of what you'd like to see, we could do maybe like the eBay Marketplace. Maybe have that on there. I'm not sure what else exactly. For the time being, it's mostly just a good spot to take like pre-orders or orders or whatever for items. But that's about it. BHL Pokemon saying, why are you skipping a page? That's because I'm going to put the reverses on the back side of each of the regular cards here. So I have those in a separate stack. We'll put those in afterwards. Aaron says, I spent all day Saturday redoing my girls' binders. Had to double sleeve and put all the variants in. So insanely time consuming. I don't know how you do this weekly. If I didn't do it weekly, I'm coming up on like 21,000 cards that I have at this point in time, and I'm still missing somewhere like over 8,000. So if I'm not on top of it, it gets tough. It's mostly that I didn't have them all put in these binders to begin with. So once I'm caught up on that, it's not so bad. With the new sets, it's not that bad. It is a lot of work to actually like sleeve and put everything away with those like jumbo mega extreme openings that we're doing on release days. But yeah. Giovanni Pikachu saying Rattle forums. I don't know, would people use a forum? I feel like the Discord is pretty much good enough for that stuff. I mean, you could have like articles or something like that, but articles? Do we want to start a news type thing? We got 84, 85. Now we gotta pay attention. 86. 87. The Ampharos. We got 80, 89. Opa. And a 90. Machamp. Doing the punches. Got the rocks going on there. Tristan says, how many master sets have you collected? So, I don't have very many, like, official, like, master sets, whatever you want to call them. I have a lot of complete sets, and I have a lot of the first edition cards from the older stuff, but I don't have the unlimited counterparts. So, I don't know. Not very many master sets, but a lot of sets that are very... not very complete, very almost complete. So a lot of almost complete sets, especially with the modern stuff. It's a little easier to come by the reverses and stuff like that. Tommy Noble 508 says, do double sleeve your master sets. I do. That's what you're seeing here. We got the KMC Perfect Fits, and we got the KMC Hyper Mats on the top. Little markage on there on the binder. 94, we got the Lugia. Looking fierce. 94 and 95 Steven. Texture pretty going hard on these bad boys. 95 Steven. 98, 99. We got the Energy Retrieval. The old gold cards. And 100 Trainer's Mail. Ultra saying, are we fixing the Mawile binder today? No. I need to find some more of the old Elite Trainer Box sleeves. I probably have some somewhere, but I'll have to find them. We got Prophet Jägerbomb in the Twitch saying, I pulled the Chinese Lily alt art the other day on a rip and ship. Pulled the alt Zapdos EX from 151 this week too. Prophet Jägerbomb, do not stop going to rip and ships. Chinese Lily rip and ships. Joshua says, Rattle, do you know how many bulk cards will fit in an ETB? I do, because I used to get rid of bulk cards, I used to sell them by the ETB and just fill up an ETB, because that way I didn't have to count the cards. If you go front to back, the regular size, the standard size ETBs are over 550 cards. So just sell them as 550 plus. But it'll give you a pretty good idea. Willpower saying you could post trades as well if you're looking to make trades. Both people could send offers on respective posted trades. I don't think I'd have time for that, is mostly the issue. And then also, if it was like anyone can trade anyone, then it's just like a moderation nightmare. That's kind of why the eBay self-promotion exists. Not only is it good for people to be able to get extra exposure on their eBay listings, but also just the fact that there's always like that backup buyer protection, just in case. I don't think anyone's dumb enough to want to scam in the Discord. That would be a terrible idea, but if they do, there's still that backup. All right, let's do the reverses here. Elliot saying that hyper rare trainer's mail feels so nostalgic for some reason. Maybe because Night March was one of my first actual competitive decks. Possible. I mean, the trainer's mail was used by a lot at this point in time because it was so easy to get everything back, right? You do the old like mill, and I remember using that in I think it was like the Rayquaza deck that I was running at the time. Pretty busted. Aaron saying you can fit 115 top loaders in an ETB as well, like the standard size Ultra Pro ones, probably. It's good to know. Pokemon Promo says, have you seen the mass thefts in Japan? I have, yes. Though I guess most recently was like the I mean, you're gonna get all kinds of shady stuff with, like, I tell people this all the time, like, don't pre-order stuff in advance, but also, like, even pre-ordering the Japanese stuff. Not only is it, like, gonna be overpriced, but you gotta deal with a lot of shenanigans that can go on where it doesn't make it to you. Same with that, like, Pogo Japan nonsense that went on. But yeah, there's been a ton of, like, break-in game store kind of robbery stuff in Japan as well. I try to cover quite a bit of it. I think most of those, or some of those, got lumped in together in videos just because there's too much of it going on. Boris saying hello on my alt because I was blocked by a sensitive mod. What, was your name that inappropriate? Months ago. I would think that you probably did something pretty bad to get banned. The mods are instructed to be pretty lax, so unless you're straight up being out of control, you're probably not gonna get banned. Also, probably not a good way to reintroduce yourself in case you did do something really, really bad. $1,000,095 says, just wonder if you know the black and white 86 Genesect worth keeping them. I mean, like keeping multiple of them? I don't know if you want multiple of them. I guess it depends if you really like the card or not, but that's kind of up to you. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be like extremely valuable, or I'm not even sure how much it's worth off the top of my head. What are you saying, Billy? The music? Billy, you just never get to listen to the music because you're usually in the call with me. Is it too loud? Is the music right? Is the music good, guys? It's by Roshna. If you haven't gone and said hi to Roshna. Can't be that loud, Billy. Come on. Come on. We're jamming. Oh, I think I just killed it. By the slider for some reason just bugged it right out. Let's see here. Chrome audio. All right, we'll go somewhere in the middle. Grandma Billy does not like the loud music. Let's see what it's gonna be like here. How's this? Juicier? Julio, how's it going? Aaron says stream has been ruined. All right, Billy, we got to turn it back up. I don't know if it's ever going to go back up to as high as it was. I don't know why the OBS is kind of like busted. How's this? Is this better? Are we loud enough? Billy ruined the luck, the hits, and the music. Yeah, I don't think anyone else complained, Billy. This is your fault. Fresh Stat saying who invited someone's mom. Alright, let's see if we jack it if it doesn't absolutely crap on it. So Eggplant Low says not loud enough. I can still hear my thoughts. Alright, we're gonna keep putting it up. We're putting it up. Now it's elevator music. Oh my goodness. Billy, you ruined the party. How's this, guys? I don't know why it better? I think the song is a little bit quieter than previous. Ultra says I want Pokemon trance music. Ultra, if you're gonna create some Pokemon trance music for us, then you're welcome to do so, and we can play it. Much better. Poke House. Maybe I'll play around with remixing some Poke tunes. Willpower PC says, with 151 being made to order, do you think the price will drop much second wave? Yeah, probably. You gotta remember, it's also like everyone and their dog is chasing it at the moment. And there's still lots to come, and then there's still English to come, so. I don't, I wouldn't, if I was collecting Japanese Pokemon cards, I would not be buying 151 right now. But that's just me. The Japanese cards in general right now are just kind of out of control. Fellerka says, Rattle, do you have 151? No. Once like the Japanese stuff cools off a little bit and it's easier to get at release, I might go back to opening it. But personally, like, I'm not collecting it. A friend of mine ends up getting all the Japanese cards that I open, so I don't think it's even though we got the Bai sponsorship, I don't think it's worth it. I would like to, and am currently looking for like some Japanese collection stuff. I still just haven't found a good couple purchases to make in order to make that happen. But someday soon, hopefully. I need to find some time to actually search on there. That's the biggest thing that's holding me back. Buy some big collections and then we can go through it. Be pretty fun. A lot of the listings too, you got to be a little bit careful because, like, I mean, with English or with the Japanese stuff, there's always like the people that are gonna put they're gonna put all the good stuff on top, and then underneath it is just gonna be a bunch of garbage. So avoiding that is a little bit of a pain in the butt. Chris saying, is Bai hard to use for newbies? It certainly takes some getting used to. It's not hard to use, but it is hard if the hardest part is like knowing if you want like really obscure stuff, knowing where to buy it and how to buy it. There's a little bit of a technique to that. Other than that, like I have a YouTube video that kind of outlines how to use it to buy stuff. It's pretty easy. Yeah, I do have a video. I have a video on how to buy from Bai. And if you sign up with my link, you also get 2,000 yen off your first purchase. Willpower PC says, I use Tenzo. Yeah, it's the same company. Tenzo is like, you have your own address there, essentially. With Bai, you ship everything to Bai. And then they can put it in a box for you. You can, after everything arrives to the Bai website, or warehouse rather, you can you can have them package it into one box and ship it to you. So depending on what you're buying, there are benefits to one or the other, Tenzo or Bai. I should have asked them if I can get a Tenzo link and make a video on how to use that. I'm sure they would. But also, before I say anything, I gotta find some Japanese collections to buy. It's next on the list. And then Billy's gonna be hounding me. She's gonna want everything from it. I'm buying Japanese collections, Billy. I just need to find some good ones. I'm not keeping them, Billy. They're for the cards will be going to Saber, but I do want the treasure hunt, and we will do it on the stream. It'll be pretty fun. Hopefully we don't get boned too hard by the old bait and switch technique. Billy says if you buy all the good Japanese stuff, I'm gonna be so mad. I mean, I don't think I'll buy all the good Japanese stuff. Ultra. I was just saying that I still wanted to do the Japanese collection buy treasure hunt kind of thing. And Billy was freaking out that I was going to buy up the entire Japanese market. Japanese market is a little bit out of control at the moment, even the older stuff, but still not as bad as the modern Japanese is out of control. It's ridiculous. Billy says, I'm already mad. I yell at CGC every day. The only reason that you have to yell at CGC is because you don't listen to your boy Rattle. Vintage is affordable. Vintage Japanese. Yeah, a lot of it is. And maybe an excuse for me to put together a versus set. Maybe some of the web cards. Maybe some of the vending series. You know, all Billy's favorite stuff. That stuff I can kind of justify getting, just because anything that didn't have an English print is kind of more appealing to me, since I want one of each of the English cards. But the versus series stuff is some of my favorite artwork, favorite era. We kind of missed out on that. Million95 says, I just checked on Troll and Toad. They sold for 300 USD. There's no way they sold for 300 USD. Black and white 86 Genesect promo? Was it like a PSA 10 or something? What does it be? Alright, let's look at this black and white 86. BW86. Genesect. Holy sweet Jesus. Why is it so expensive? What did this come from? What's TCG Player saying? That is insane. I didn't even know that existed and was that expensive. Alright. I need the black and white experts. Out of stock. Was it some kind of like super crazy limited release or something? I guess we'd have to look it up on Bulbapedia. Someone in the chat will know, right? Oh, Prophet saying, damn, I just used by yesterday to buy a 151 box and some alt arts. Didn't know about the link. Yeah, and I think the link will only work if it's your first purchase. I don't think now that you made a purchase that it will work. And I don't know if you can make like another account. It's probably frowned upon. But yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it used to be like 20 USD. Now with the Japanese yen, I don't know how much it comes out to. It's more like 20 Canadian dollars off your first purchase. All All right, binder complete. Well, not complete. I also have a bunch of reverses from this that I need to check off, sleeve, and then we'll have to come back to these binders. But we're just trying to get everything transferred over for the moment. Bam, bam. Willpower saying I didn't know you had a link either. That's how I ended at Tenzo. Yeah, I don't. It won't work on Tenzo, but so it depends what you're getting. Like stuff that you need to ship to a Japanese address, you can use Tenzo. So for certain stuff like the lottery, like the Pokemon Center lottery and stuff like that, you can use Tenzo for that. You can purchase stuff from the Japanese Pokemon Center with Buy-E, but not if it's like pre-order or special or whatever. Dan King saying, what beer are you drinking? We have some French beer. We got the Nagog Pale Ale. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pour the rest of it in here now that there's space. I'm assuming it was bottle. Yeah, it's bottle conditioned. Bottle carbonated. Not bad. I have this really cool cherry beer for tomorrow. Sorry to spoil the beverage for tomorrow, but I won't let you guys see it till tomorrow. We're gonna open a bunch more Paldea Evolve tomorrow, so be here for that. I'm gonna pull that Iono. Justin, thank you very much.
Justin Greet super chatted $5. Wow, this is so awesome. This is so amazing, so dreaming. Wow, this is spectacularly amazingly dreaming. Wow, dreaming. Wow, amazing. Wow, spectacular. Wow, awesome. Wow.
John Perk says, never collected English, went straight to Japanese. Really? Did you even like burst off? Never as like, were you coming back to it? Did you, as a kid, did you have the Japanese cards? Or you had English as a kid and then when you came back, Japanese only? I feel bad for anyone that's getting into Japanese only at the moment. That would be rough. Godstone saying, geez, I gotta send you some Icelandic beer. That would be pretty cool. I don't know if you're allowed to, but if you were, that would be very cool. I think some people wanted to send me some beer from the States, and it's a pain. Unless you like bring it over yourself. Riddlerman Gaming saying, what set are you loading into the binder today? So we just had Ancient Origin. I guess, do we do Evolutions next? Giovanni's Pikachu saying I don't think it's sour necessarily. We'll check it out tomorrow. I think it said it was like fermented on cherries or something like that. It's weird. It was also expensive and it looks kind of cool, but I don't think it's a sour per se. Venusaur! Alright guys, everyone's favorite set, Evolutions. We got the entire thing. So for anyone that was wondering about master sets, I don't understand this glare. It's really getting me at different angles today. Mega Venusaur. Billy, I'm not sour. I'm sweet. Sweet doo-doo daddy. We got the Metapod. Yeah, I don't know. Evolutions, it was popular. It got overprinted, and again, like, I get it. Like, people want to open base set, and it's too expensive to open it. So then this was like the next best option, I guess. Or after like base set 2, and after. Joshua saying Evolutions get too much hate. No, it doesn't. Everyone's like, oh my god, look, I pulled original Charmander. No, you didn't. It's not original Charmander. Go buy the original Charmander. It's not that expensive. I don't know what, they must have dropped quite a bit at this point in time. Justin, thank you for the 2 bones. We got the Charizard. The very beautiful Charizard. The very elusive, for some reason. Blasty and Miles could not pull one for the life of them. Charizard EX. Mega Charizard EX.
Justin Reed super chatted $2. Hi.
Balili. Ninetales. Willpower saying cards felt cheap and the print quality made them look cheap. Yeah, I mean, I guess. There were a lot of print lines on the reverses and evolutions. I was seeing that today some. I actually ended up swapping some of them out for better condition ones before the sleeving process. Balili. Ponyta in a field. The old Ken Sugimori art on the background that isn't necessarily supposed to be there, but it is, because why not? We got the Magmar. I am missing quite a few of the... For anyone that doesn't know, this set has more variants than it should. It has a lot. Poliwag. Yeah, I don't know. Evolutions was kind of neat when it came out. I think for anyone that was around when it came out and then got to experience it being in every product for the next 5 years, kind of was over it at some point. Should also say that on the 7th, in what is just under a couple weeks from now, PSA Pikachu is going to have his Obsidian Flames pre-orders. I meant to set up. I got to remember to set up an event in the Discord. It'll tell you guys exactly when it's going live. So if you want to place your pre-order, I don't think it's going to sell out that quickly. I think he's getting quite a few boxes. So I don't think you're going to be super pressed to order right away. But the option's there. Again, he always waits till the actual allocation numbers are finalized. That way you don't end up with a situation where your pre-order gets canceled. I think it's the best way to do it. I think it's the most honorable way. I think it's the way that is the least likely in getting someone, screwed over. I think the prices are going to be pretty decent on it too, from what he's saying. Starmie, and then 151, guys. 151 is going to be fine. It's going to be available. I think it's going to be another one of those sets that we're going to be sick of it, because it's just going to be, there's going to be multiple releases. There's going to be lots of it because once Christmas is coming up, that's only in September, so we need to chill. Even Obsidian Flames shouldn't be pre-ordering it yet because the stores don't actually have their numbers. I don't see, with like some of the recent sets, it hasn't mattered as much, but with certain stuff, you're gonna get your butt kicked. All right, we got the Dugong page. Billy says I ordered some of the cards. Sorry, I meant English 151, not Japanese. Silkius says, are Japanese consumers actually paying 700 plus USD for brand new modern trainers, or are those contrived values to substantiate overcharging Western consumers for booster boxes? I don't know. I think people are actually paying that, but it's not a good idea to pay that. Again, like a brand new set, we gotta chill. I think some people in the Discord were posting today. They were like, remember Hyperchew? You guys remember Hyperchew? How much Hyperchew was? Go look at the price of Hyperchew right now. Remember, if it's not the new flashy thing, you're not paying the new flashy thing premium on it, so. Yeah, Hyperchew is cheap now. Same with the like Shining Fates, Charizard, that kind of stuff. Back when it was brand new, everyone wanted it. Everyone had to have it. It was going up. It was going nowhere but up. But But remember, it's no longer, it's a generation old. Generation old, 2 generation old. That's when stuff ends up being the cheapest usually. 99% of all cards, of all even chase cards, I would say, when they're a generation or 2 old, they're usually at their cheapest. Collector Sam saying GameStop are already taking pre-orders for 151, but please compare prices if you don't have an Edge card. The UPC is 189. Yeah, and then I don't know. I'm not sure how GameStop works. In terms of their allocations, because I'm sure there's been stuff where they had to cancel pre-orders and stuff like that before, right? So I don't know if they actually have numbers beforehand. They must, right? You would think they would, but you know what? Nothing surprises me at this point in time. Mewtwo EX, but at least it's like a $5 deposit. I just wouldn't necessarily bank on that. But also at the same time, I don't think they're ever going to make the same mistake again that they did with the Celebrations UPC. Everyone, even after Charizard get pumped to oblivion, Charizard's on every shelf in every store ever in existence. We had Ultra saying they don't, and it's possible to get your pre-order canceled. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing too. They might have like future additional waves or whatever too, so it's hard to say. I don't know. I'm not even in the least bit concerned about any of those products. I think they're going to be in abundance. And same with that, I will let you guys know when PSA Pikachu has the pre-orders for that, but it is a long ways out. Like probably a month beforehand when you should be pre-ordering from a game store. We got Onyx. What are you saying, Billy, about PSA? I'm talking about PSA Pikachu. Billy says, I just discovered I can send some of my CGC 9.5 already graded and they would crack it and reslab for me. Yeah. You didn't know you could do that? You can cross grade. Should we can ask Nate if he can ask the CEO if he can give you a special discount in PK's live. I think that's on, is that gonna be on Thursday? That can be your first question. Blue Label CGC special. Ratata. You're gonna get on the live itself. I don't know if PK wants to have you in there. You can be screaming at him, crying about CGC and stuff. Drew saying Thursday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. Good to know. If you guys didn't know, PK is gonna have Nate Turner, the CEO of PSA, on his channel for a live conversation. Ultra saying we should have a watch party in the Discord. Yeah, we definitely can do that. Willpower saying sits down. Welcome, thanks for coming. Can we get a discount? Can we get a CGC crossover Blue Label special $5 instead of $5 to switch it over to the Black Label CGC? $5 to switch it over to the PSA. I don't know if PSA is taking notes, but if I was PSA, that's what I would be doing. I know it's a little BM. You don't have to name CGC. You can just be like, hey, if you have an outdated label with another grading company that happens to be blue. Ultra says, are you going to give PK any questions to ask him? Probably not. I think it's important to note that PSA is the only contact that I have in terms of like grading companies that if I see an issue that they'll actually respond and or hear what I have to say. Whether they listen to me or not, it's a different story. It's still a grading company. I still don't want to grade my cards. but I think the contact through that is a little bit important in terms of taking down the scammerinos. If I can send them information about people that are scamming, then they're able to assist law enforcement or whoever else. So, Justin saying lazy? No. I don't have any questions. I don't know what I would even ask. I do want to talk to like somebody that's on the lower level, and I did have somebody reach out to me after that video. Hopefully they follow through and want to do that. Want to have that chat. We'll have to find a way to like have them mask their voice. But yeah, I don't want to hear like CEO or like corporate speak and like, oh, we're here to like train the experts and we're experts and the experts are gonna expert your experts. No, I want to hear minimum wage Johnny that like goes into work every day, grades cards for 8 hours a day, has to do them in 30 seconds, and is like losing his mind. I want to hear from that guy. Julio says, Rattle with a passion, cares about reducing the scammer count. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it's important that the grading companies, it's important that the grading companies work with law enforcement for the like people that are scamming. Anyone that's like counterfeiting PSA slabs, I'm gladly going to send that over to PSA because PSA has the lawyers that are going to absolutely dick those people. Because they care about it, but also I care that the scammer's getting dicked. So, yeah, that works out. I think that's useful. But yeah. Make sure you guys join the Discord for sure. I gotta make some posts for the game stores. If you guys haven't shopped at PSA Pikachu, again, the pre-orders for Obsidian are going up on the 7th. PSAPikachu.com if you're in the United States, and dozecards.ca if you're in Canada. You can use code RATTLE5 on dozecards.ca to get 5% off. PSA Pikachu doesn't require a code. Cheapest price is the price on the website. Always sweet deals for all. But yeah. Support the local, or the small guy, the little game stores, the ones that are working hard, the ones that aren't going to rip you off, those ones. Also, I've had a ton of people that have started purchasing from PSA Pikachu and from Doze, and they're like, holy crap, this is way cheaper than Walmart. And I'm like, yeah, I've been telling you not to shop at Walmart. Don't shop at Walmart. This is not 2020, 2021 ridiculousness. We don't need to shop at Walmart anymore. Get out of there. The only people that shop at Walmart are the people that are putting packs down their pants. I should tell you something. I guess those are the only people that should be shopping at Walmart. People that are going to jail. Ultra saying also the packaging by PSA Pika is top tier. That's true too. So if you're ever looking for boxes for like your sealed collection, even if it's a couple dollars more from PSA Pikachu, you can be certain that it's going to arrive in good shape. If you want a case or something like that, if you want a sealed case, you can include that. You can reach out to them, or you can put it in your order notes that you want a sealed case, that kind of thing. Fresh Chat saying hashtag ad. Yeah, that was an extended ad. I just thought of a couple of things that I wanted to bring up about it. But yeah. It's a good way. It's more support some small business. Small business that deserves it, I guess is how I should put it. The Blastoise with guns. Yeah, the big old back cannon to go with the side cannons. The secret rare zone. We got the Imakuni. We got the Here Comes Team Rocket. I guess I should be putting those on the back of the page, right? Yeah, let's put these on the back of the page. I think I'm gonna need the extra space anyway for the rando. I'm missing a lot of the like random stamped crap and different foils and non-holos and all that crap. Yeah, we'll go back of the page. And Makuni's Doduo. Man, I remember these were in like all the packs, and people were like, "Oh, these are junk. You get them all the time." Kinda. Switcheroo McPoo. It was always the McPoo switcheroo, but I did say it wrong today. Unless it's referring to something different. Alright, we got not nearly enough. I think I do have some more of these that are already sleeved and checked off. We got some non-holo variant Raichu Magneton. We got the Toys R Us Electabuzz and the Shatter Chew. The old Shatter Chew, huh? So we'll just stick them in the back here. Once I get the other ones, I'll probably put them in like numerical order. Julio says would love one of those Pikachus. I think I have more of these. I might have some of these on my eBay. I can't remember. No, maybe it's a different Shatter Pikachu. I can't remember. I might have some. I know I have a couple sealed decks. Those are pretty cool. I don't know why I'm closing this. We still got to do the reverses. I'm just like that eager to get rid of the Evolutions binder out of my hand. Even though it is nice to have it complete, I do have some fond memories of opening Pokemon cards with Miles and Blasty and my brother with the evolution stuff. They were hard on the evolutions. They were the Gen 1ers. Trapper Paul, don't you go to Walmart? Don't you dare. We got a Metapod. Never go to Walmart. Ever. We got a Weedle. Man, I hope we open that Iono tomorrow. We've opened too many packs of Paldea. I do really like Paldea though, and I'm not really bored of it yet. Surprisingly, the illustration rares are just really sick. The illustration rares are sick. The special illustration rares are sick. The whole thing is just sick nasty. I think there is still some Paldea on PSA Pikachu and Nose. If anyone's still looking for a box. I think I don't know if PSA Pikachu has any booster boxes left, but he definitely has ETBs. I need to get some of those other promo products too. Bam, bam, bam. Jake Ryan is saying, my favorite anchor from Channel 69 News. Now that's, I think that's someone else you're thinking of. Do you have a binder holding one Pokemon? Like a binder with a bunch of Pikachus or something? I do. I have a Mawile binder. We looked at it the last stream. I do need to eventually I need to get some more of the like old ETB sleeves because that's what I've been putting them in. But yeah. Ultra says, I heard someone got banned this past weekend in the happy hour for pulling the Iono. Yes, they did. We went a little bit easy on them, but it's okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna pull the Iono. We're gonna get it. Joshua says, you doing the Iono hunt tomorrow or next Tuesday? Tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow night. We're going on the Iono hunt once again. Hopefully the final Iono hunt. Yeah, I don't know. People were pulling absolute juicers in the happy hour on Saturday. For anyone that doesn't know or that hasn't had the chance to show up yet, if you haven't, join the Discord. On Saturdays we do like a voice and video call. We're in there, we hang out. A lot of people like to open some Pokemon cards. A lot of people open some really good Pokemon cards on this past one. But yeah. Good place to hang out. Shoot the shit. Dugong. Ultra Tyranitar is not your favorite Pokemon. Do you know how I know that? Trapper Paul saying, I'm on my own Iono hunt. 5 booster boxes and 2 ETBs. So far nothing. I wish it was only 5 booster boxes and 2 ETBs. It's been the 18 booster boxes. 18. It's been almost 21 booster boxes. It's been almost 21 booster boxes, and now it'll be 24-ish. I think we'll try and round it up, because I was like 7 packs short or something like that from the full booster box. I think we did 101 packs in the previous opening. We should have done 108 to make it like 3 booster boxes even, but Kibovo on the Twitch, how's it going? Welcome in. Also, reminder and thank you to everyone that has been using their Twitch Primes on me. Much appreciated. If you didn't know, now you do know that if you have Amazon Prime, you get a once a month free subscription on Twitch. And it supports the channel basically at no cost if you have it already. Love everyone that does. That will also. So I have something in the works. It hasn't shipped. It hasn't shipped yet. But I do have a nice little gift for the YouTube. I know I've been saying it for a while, but I finally got around to ordering it. A nice little gift for the anyone that is a channel member on the YouTube. And or will also qualify anyone that does have a Twitch membership or Twitch subscription. But yeah, nice little thank you for those peeps. Can't say what it is. We got Willpower PCs. Thank you very much for the membership. And Jedi Master Josh saying holy cannoli, a gift. Yeah, a nice little thank you. It's nothing crazy. Ultra saying I'm praying for a new sticker collector. And anyone that is a member at the time can have it. Whether you don't need a brand new membership. It'll just be anyone that has one. At the time when those arrive, I'll make a little announcement. Justin saying I need to know. You can't know. You can't know yet. Soon. The Sushi, how's it going? You made it to alive. Thanks for being here. I got some cool peeps in the Twitch. Drew saying new postcard. It is. No more guessing. It's not a postcard though. That's the final clue. But thank you very much. 17 months, Drew. Holy moly. You're going to surpass the amount of Paldea booster boxes that I've opened. Drew saying, okay, sure. Can't always be a postcard, right? Ultra says 100 likes to tell us. If you get to 500 likes, which is not going to happen in a binder stream, then I'll spoil it. I'll even show you on screen what it is. It'll be here soon enough, hopefully. We got the Onyx. The Onyx. The Hitmonchan. The Clefairy, the only fairy type Pokemon in the whole set. Clefairy. Aaron says logging into my other accounts. Even if you had a gifted membership, that still counts. And it'll essentially be until they run out.
Willpower PCs became a member.
Ooh, we were a little late on that. The old Stream Elements is lagging. She's lagging. Boris says, Rattle, I'm Duncan. How's it going, Boris Duncan? How's it going? Should I know which Duncan? Ultra saying, can you play Under the Alolan Moon? I'm sure that'll come on eventually, right? James, thank you very much for the membership.
James Gardner became a member.
Ultra says that song makes me want to buy an anime waifu pillow. The Alolan song? You want one with like a sexy Tapu Koko on it? Anthony says, what's your favorite XY Pokemon? Did the Mega Pokemon count? Because if so, it's Mega Mawile. I'm counting it because it wasn't a thing before X and Y. I'm sure I'm not gonna look it up right now, but I am sure there's some kind of I'm sure there's like a sexy version of the Tapus that exist. But Joe, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. Willpower saying I'm a Magikarp / Scyther fan myself. I don't know if I don't think that counts, does it? Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Sushi saying master setting evolutions. So I have the complete set. I'm still quite a ways off. There's a lot of variants in this set that I don't have. But someday, yeah. Same with everything. We're trying to master set everything English. We'll primarily complete set everything English, and then from there, the secondary goal is to get all the variants and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the plan. Joshua saying like the video peeps for sure. Godstone Hawk is saying what's this song? This is Roshna, as per usual. The stream music is done by Roshna. This one's called Crow Goblin Almanac, My Firmament. It says original song inspired by Child of Light. Pretty cool. Roshna. Always Roshna. Roshna was generous enough to let me use all the remixes. There's a lot of cool Pokemon remixes for the streams, for the videos. You can put the link to it. Probably. Share. I think this will bring to just the song. Let's do a test. Control V. It does. Sick. Okay. I'll put the I can put the song. It'd be cool if we could hook up stream elements so it could actually say what song was playing, but I feel like that is beyond our pay grade. Boris is saying, Rattle, do you like Warhammer or is it just an English thing? I never ended up, always as a kid, we would see like the Warhammer stuff at the game store and we'd be like, oh man, that is cool. So we never had any, and for that reason I never kind of like got into it later on. But we did collect Mage Knights. Those were pretty sick. They were kind of the same idea, like tabletop, but they had like the dial on the bottom of them to like click them when you did damage to them. Aaron saying no answers, bought the Machamp alt art. Nice. Machamp alt art is pretty nice. People kind of forgot about that card. I remember they were crazy about it at one point in time. Everyone was going nuts. Jedi Master Josh says Hero Clicks. Yes, similar thing. Hero Clicks, but not as stupid as Hero Clicks. way cooler with the actual like little wizards and goblins and stuff. All right, we did it. Evolution's binder, the completion. Not bad. Mac the hypnotist is saying rattle butt plugs. They are not rattle butt plugs. Those would be too expensive to ship. There's just a face of me in the friggin' in the little jewel or whatever. Be pretty funny. Just staring back at you. Ooh, baby. All right. Last set. All right. Trivia time. What set is this? People in the chat. Who knows? What set is this execute from? Fresh Chat saying it sounds like a brand deal in the works. True. Rolling Skies, Silver Barber is the winner. Too quick. It is not Crimson Invasion. It was printed almost as much as Crimson Invasion. So for anyone that wasn't around when Roaring Skies came out, it got very expensive very fast, and then it got reprinted really hard. It did like an old like crazy price spike, and then it got printed on extra hard. Beauty Fly. Shaman was crazy. Yeah, the Shaman was crazy. This is an awesome set though. I have some definitely some attachment to this one. We got some of the Shaman, the Rayquazas. So I was playing a lot of the TCG at this point in time, mostly online, but there's a lot of cards in this that were playable. Rebecca, how's it going? Sushi saying, I got back into collecting a few months ago. Paldea Evolved is my first attempt of master setting. I regret it. Yeah, Paldea is pretty tough, the master set. Very hard to open, as we found out. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to rush it. If you have, buy the cheap cards that are, accessible at the moment. Get your reverses done is the most important thing. And then like later on, some stuff should drop in price. I can't imagine that like the Magikarp and the Tyranitar and that stuff are going to stay the price that they are. Even the Iono. Zayster, what's up? How's it going? I see you over there on the Twitch. Rebecca says, I'm up and get to see you, baby. Welcome in. You do get to see me. We're going to be hanging out. We're hanging out tonight and we're hanging out tomorrow night. Tomorrow we're doing the Iono Hunt part. I guess it's Iono Hunt 2, but it's kind of Iono Hunt 3 because we didn't get it in the initial big boy opening. Revenator saying the Garbodor and Trevenant decks were brutal in the XY era. Yeah, they were. There's some crazy stuff. Zayster, thank you very much for the tier 1 on the Twitch. Much appreciated. Zayster saying anything specific you've been hunting for. Well, tomorrow trying to get that Iono from Paldea. In terms of like older stuff, I would like to get into some more like big orders of like a lot of the not necessarily expensive stuff that I need for my sets to complete them. For anyone that doesn't know, I collect one of every English card. So anything that I'm missing, really, always hunting for that. I have a lot of inexpensive stuff, but I also have quite a few expensive cards that I still need. So there's some of that going on. I should be ordering. I don't know why I'm not. I should every now and then order a graded card to have to do like a weekly. I was gonna say annual. To do a weekly crack for the binder. There's a lot of cards, like certain cards that are more expensive that Sometimes it's hard to find them raw in decent condition, or if the raw card is just as much as the graded card, then pick it up that way. Why not? Why not crack some slabs and do some hard work and time that people put into them? Ultra, don't, there's no part 7. We're gonna get it this week. We're getting the Iono. Gallade EX. Rebecca's saying, what are you drinking? We got this awesome bottle conditioned ale. It's pretty good. It's really light but hoppy. It's weird. It's 5.5%, but it doesn't taste like it. So I don't know. Boris says, I damaged my Articuno alt from cracking. Have you damaged anything before? I have not. I'm also very careful when I do it. But I don't know. Maybe I've seen some people damage some stuff, like trying to like curb stomp it open and stuff like that. I have some videos. I don't have a link handy exactly on how to do it. I think I had one video on like how to crack cards. I think that one went horribly wrong. But no matter how like bad it's kind of like breaking apart. Some are easier than others. If you take your time with it, and as long as you're not like, when you put a screwdriver in, make sure you're going across and not anywhere down towards the card. I've seen some people jab some cards that way too. So that, and also just make sure you have like a plastic bag or something like that to prevent the little plastic shards from going all over the place. $41. We got the Inke. Boris saying the crack went all the way down and then had to try to wedge the card out. Yeah, try to get it all the way. So like I have a small screwdriver. Try to get it all the way across the top of the slab, so that all of the top is loose. So that like you don't pull on it and then it cracks down. But even if it does, you can keep kind of prying up this part and then try and get it all to come at once. It's hard to describe. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It can be a pain. Sushi saying, yeah, the reverses are killer for Paldea. So, reverses, in case you didn't know, were much worse in Sword and Shield. Like, so bad. So bad. They were mostly just because you're getting 1 per pack instead of 2 that you are in Scarlet and Violet. Market saying, have you hit the Moon Bunny yet? I did. It took me 3,711 packs. It was not cool. I never thought in a million years it would take that long. But it did. It took a lot of packs. It was bad. But we're done. That saga is over. Speaking of which, I need to pester Adam. He still has to send me the rainbow on Brion. Silver Barber saying, my brilliant reverses took so long I eventually had to go to Troll and Toad. Yeah. The thing with the reverses is, if you're doing master sets, like the chase cards, the playable stuff, that can kind of wait because it's probably going to come down in price. The reverses, when they're older, are a pain in the butt to get them without scratches on them. I'm like very particular with my reverses. I don't want scratches on them. I don't care if they're off center a little bit. I don't care if there's a little bit of like print line or whatever. But clean reverses. They're nice. They're hard to get later on. So if anything, make sure you get those as the sets come out. That's my one piece of advice. Also, if you're opening a lot of packs, or if you're opening any amount of packs, penny sleeve your reverses and your holos and stuff like that. They might not be worth anything at the moment, or worth very little, but eventually someone's going to be looking for them. Namely, someone future me, future people like me are definitely going to be out looking for them. Salamence. Logan Lewis, welcome back. The Doubler says, when are we going to see Rattle mystery packs? That'll be never. My apologies. I don't really like mystery items. I think they're certain mystery items, especially if you like. I don't want to fill a box full of junk slabs in bulk and sell them at a premium. I do have a lot of cards to get rid of, but I'd rather not do it that way. And it's better to buy something that you want, that you need, that you want. A little bit different if it's like packs and you're gonna open the packs and it's just for fun, whatever. But if it's like bulk slabs and it's like random cards or whatever that you're not necessarily gonna want anyway, then I don't know. I don't really see the benefit in that. Fresh Shot saying Rattle mystery bag, fart in every bag. Yeah, there's a 1 in 10 chance that I farted in your mystery bag. You just open it up. It's a jar. Mystery box with nothing in it, free of charge. It just got a little note in it telling you to go buy some of your own stuff that you actually want. 69 baller boxes. Joshua saying you should sell mystery hats. It's just random colorways. Space Daddy saying, hey guys in the Twitch with the jam and chew, saying rattle bathwater. Rattle bathwater, eh? I feel like that would be less of a scam than a mystery box. Ooh, we got the Rayquaza EX, the intensifying burn. And the Emerald Break, 30 damage times the number of bench Pokemon. So I played this bad boy. And there's the Shaman that you guys were talking about. Pretty awesome. The old, when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. Pretty sick, nasty. Ultra Saiyan Rattle Beer Backwash. And yeah, and then you can clone me. Fresh Dance says Rattle Bathwater I'll drink before I drink Prime. That is true. I would, I'd rather suck my tub dry with a straw than even have a sip of Prime. Shit is gross. And Boris says I hope mine gets me. It gives me pink eye. It might. Pink eye in a bottle. The Spirit Links. Someone was asking what Spirit Links were the other day. This is essentially so that you can evolve your Pokemon EX into a Mega without ending your turn. If you just normally evolve into a Mega, it does end your turn. So the Spirit Link item card, tool card that you have attached to your Pokemon prevents that from happening. For anyone that wasn't around in that era. Arturo is saying, hi Rattle, are you leaving the left side for the reverse holos? I am. Good observation. So we'll do those right after we're done these bad boys. We're making pretty good time here. I think we're going to be pretty close to the 2-hour mark. But again, guys, if you want to tune in for maybe something a little bit more exciting, we're going to do the opening stream tomorrow. I got to get that Iono. I pulled everything else, all the other trainers. Some of the other trainers multiple times. We're getting shafted. We got the Switch. Yeah, that's how I did it with like a lot of the older sets. With Sun and Moon, I switched over to doing it like regular reverse. I think it works better that way in the like 4 slot binders, the 12-page binders. But yeah. Aaron saying Iono is making an appearance tomorrow. Hopefully Iono, like 6 or 7 Magikarps. That would be pretty sweet. Couple Ionos wouldn't be too bad. Alright, what do we got here? 97. We got 98 Thunderous. The Blue Boa. We got 99 Gallade. Let's see if I can get the texture to show up for anyone that hasn't seen the XY textures. And then we'll start on the left side here because there's no reverses. Oh, there is reverses for those. So I guess we go to this next page. Mega Gallade. I might switch them over eventually, so that they go like regular reverse. But I'm undecided at this point, so this is what we're doing, what we're going with. Number 101, we got Latios, the big chunky Latios. He looks like a chunky bowling pin, or like one of those what are those blow up guys that you can like punch around for kids? Inflatable punchy dudes, punchy clowns. 102, we got a Mega Latios EX. He's got little weird horns on his cheeks. We're missing 103. I don't know what that is, but we got 104. The Rayquaza EX. It's probably the other Rayquaza, right? Intensifying Burn and Dragon Pulse. Very cool. Ooh, here it is. The Emerald Break. Look at that bad boy. You know I was rocking these on PTCGO. 105. We got the Shaman with the setup. Number 106. And Wally, number 107. Like a flower pattern. Kind of cool. Oh, everyone's favorite coming up. Sky Mummy. Sky Mummy. Winona. Number 108. Very cool. All right, now 109. 109, we got Energy Switch. Very cool. The Trainer's Mail or Versus Seeker? I think it was Trainer's Mail from the previous Ancient Origins that we did. The binder before the last binder that we did. I had one that had like the texture shifted to the side. I think it was Quichancy that ended up buying it. 110, we got Versus Seeker. Alright, now we got variants here. Again, I don't know how many variants I'm actually missing from this. We got Trainer's Mail and holographic Trainer's Mail. I don't remember what the specific releases were for this. Someone probably knows out there, but not me. Let's put them in here. The back of the binder. Space Daddy knows. The Sky Mummy. Mix Skizzle says, this made me want to do inventory on my seal collection. Now I'm tearing the closet apart. Yeah, I noticed that there was quite a few people that were using this this time together as an excuse to organize their stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. You are very welcome to organize your binders and or your collections while you're hanging out here on the Mondays. Again, they'll probably transition into more of a half the time, or maybe we'll do like a half and half. I don't know. Maybe every second week we'll do gameplay, Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. Regardless, it's an excuse to come in here and hang out with you guys. Boris saying, yep, because Rattle didn't get boned looking for Moonbreon. Multiple bonings. There was a lot of boning that went on there. That was rough. That guy did not want to show up. And I was still missing cards at the end of that. That was Evolving Skies is no joke. A lot of that late Sword and Shield stuff, especially Evolving Skies. There's so many chase cards. It's not hard to get individual chase cards. It's still like 1 in 3 booster boxes or whatever. Yeah, something like 1 in 3 booster boxes to get an alt art. Or maybe was it 1 in 2? Maybe like 1 in 2 booster boxes to get an alt art. But there's so many damn alt arts that the odds of getting any specific one is it'll kick your ass. It'll absolutely kick your ass. Alright, we got the Ninja-esque and the Shedinja. I really like Ninja-esque Shedinja line was kind of a neat thing where they like shed. Kind of cool, right? Right, guys? Logan saying, I traded for store credit today. I sold about 1,000 common uncommons for $20 scored credit. Paid $5, got a Koraidon tin. Got 4 solid hits out of 5 packs. Not bad. For anyone that's like actually looking to get more money for their bulk, I would suggest that you sell it on like local classifieds. Make sure you do it in a safe way. You're not going to get murdered or shanked in a back alley or anything like that. But yeah, good way to get a couple extra bucks. Even if you charge like whatever, twice what the game store is going to give you, you'll get a much better deal. And whoever was in here, I forget who it was, the person that was asking about how many cards fit in the ETB. So if you sell an ETB full of cards, then you don't even have to count the bulk either. You can just go with that. Pretty cool. There's always like grandmas that have like really little kids that are they're excited. They just want a bunch of Pokemon cards. They don't really care if it's rare or what it is. They just want Pokemon cards, and they're super excited to get a bunch of real ones for not very much money. They're gonna beat them up and bury them in the sandbox and whatever anyway, but it's still cool, and probably better than tossing them, better than game storing them. I don't know, like the game store with the really bulky stuff, I don't even know. Send them off to get repackaged into those like mystery packs at Walmart or whatever, and then little kids get those and they get ripped off. Instead of paying bulk prices for bulk, they pay pack prices for bulk. Or saying someone used Pokemon bulk as a murder weapon. Yeah, there was a Pokemon tins. It wasn't. I think didn't he say he hit him with like a 2x4 or something after that. So I don't know. I don't think it was necessary. I don't think it was the murder weapon. It wasn't. It wasn't the Pokemon tin in the kitchen. It was. Preoccupied saying Bone Brigade 2023. Pretty much. Bone Brigade was pretty much the 2021 was definitely a boner zone. That was rough. That, like, even for me, kind of sucked. I mean, you had to be smart about it. You had to like adjust expectations on how much product you wanted to open, which is never a good time. It kind of sucks. It's always exciting and fun to open at least some of the new sets that are coming out. Well, for anyone that actually wants the new stuff. If you don't want the new stuff, then don't open the packs. But Jared saying, I gave out a lot of bulk cards to my summer campers when we had a rainy day. They went bonkers. Yeah, for sure. That, or even if you have like family members, like little kids, friends, family, whatever. Little kids love Pokemon cards, even if it's bulk or whatever. Halloween as well. We have the booster bundles, whatever the crap they're called. The booster packs, the Halloween packs. Looks like we're getting more of those this year. But even if you can't get a hold of those, or if you wanted to, you can also give out bulk on Halloween. It's a good way to get rid of like extra tins and stuff like that too. You fill that tin, put some candy in there, put some Pokemon cards. Kids will go nuts. They're getting candy all night, so getting Pokemon cards is exciting stuff. Billy says, I would love to open packs, but my luck is so bad that I might as well just set my money on fire. Billy, also, you don't want 99% of the cards that are in there, so there's also that. You got to take that into consideration. It's different if you're like, no, you should not open as many packs as I have been, in terms of like financial value. But if you do like opening packs, then and you're doing like master sets or something like that, or complete sets, then it doesn't hurt to open a couple boxes. But still, at the same time, singles are going to be much cheaper. But if you need to scratch that itch, the pack itch, it is fun to open packs. I mean, if you're not having fun opening packs, do not open packs. If you don't want most of the cards from whatever that pack can contain, definitely don't do it. Logan saying, I still remember on Halloween getting Pogs in the 90s. Man, I'd be amped to get Pogs. I don't think we ever got Pogs. We were always excited when if some of the houses had like Pepsi or whatever, if they had like cans of stuff. It's saying Sister Slammers. I do have my Sister Slammers. Fresh Chat saying, what Slammers did you have? There's an emote in the Discord that's a sister slammer. It's basically just a girl with freckles, and it says sister slammer on it. That is definitely my favorite slammer. I don't have a sister, but if I did, I would give her one of those. A body slam, guys. Not a sister slam. Jared saying the early mid-90s Pogs were crazy. Yeah, Pogs were pretty nuts. We had like a marbles phase. We had a yo-yo phase. I mean, there was like Pokemon was a huge thing at one point in time. The Tamagotchis. Man, there was like what was it? There's like new Tamagotchis that are a watch, and I wanted one so bad. But then I found out that the wristband on it is like child size. Or tiny Japanese wrist size. So there's no way it would ever fit me, and then like I don't know if you can use like a normal watch band on it, but I thought that would be pretty cool. That'd be cool. I think you can only get them in Japan. So it would have been part of my Japan orders. But it could make for a cool series. We could check back in on my Tamagotchi. See how long I can keep it alive every time we're on stream. I could be like, yeah, it's Tamagotchi o'clock. We gotta clean up his poop. We got it. We're cleaning it up. Justin, Sister Slammers are the best Pogs. Yeah, I think all my Pogs got thrown out or given away or something, but I do have a case full of Slammers. I need to dig those out. I think I know where they are. I've been meaning to also make a video of like some other stuff that I collected. So I still have like a bunch of those Mage Knights that we were talking about. I don't think I have my childhood like Tamagotchis or anything like that. Tamagotchis. Yeah, if that Tamagotchi watch was like man size, you know I'd be sporting that. I'd be Tamagotchin up and down the street. Logan says, I think we had Gigapets. Is that like the knockoff Tamagotchis? Managotchi? Yeah, I need a Managotchi. I guess I could just get like one of the keychain ones, right? I just figured it'd be funnier if I was wearing it like a watch. Wally. I do have the majority of the set, so I think I opened a few boxes of this. A few boxes of this when it came out. But yeah, not too shabby. I think I'm missing a ray. Was there another ray here? Maybe not. Was there? Hold on. Was there another? Oh, we're not even gonna be able to tell because we gotta go way back to find out whatever the EX was that would be there. Glade EX. We got the Glades. Would have been after that. After Dragon type. Dragon. Oh, is it High Dragon? I think we're missing the High Dragon. High Dragon full art, probably. Boris saying my Metal Slammer would snap kids' Pogs for fun. Yeah, we always had to there was like an unwritten rule on the playground. Before they, like, inevitably all of that stuff just gets banned from school because kids are like stealing it from each other, getting in arguments. The Pogs, you would always like play that if you flip the other person's Pogs, you get to keep whichever ones you flip. But yeah. Are we gonna be Pog collectors again, guys? Space Daddy Gangster saying, did you have scanners? It was a toy you went to the store and scanned barcodes with, and then to give you a different monster. It's kind of like a Tamagotchi. Oh, I did not have that, but it's ringing a bell. That's definitely ringing a bell. It's kind of cool. Didn't have one of those. Oh, we had the yak backs. Those were pretty sick. The yo-yo phase with the Omega. No, not Omega. Yo-Mega. The X Brain. That was pretty sick. Can we have a Pog tournament? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, we had people showing up to the Pog recess tournaments. They'd have like, it's like a saw blade, like a heavy ass metal slammer. You can't use that. Or there was one that my friend used, and it was like, I'm pretty sure it was just an eraser. It was a round eraser, but it worked all the time, every time. I think that got banned too. Abar is saying I used to collect slammers and poison Pogs. I don't know if I know what the poison Pogs are. Namp is saying what are pods? Pogs with a G. Paper discs with cool artwork on it. What was the Pog guy? Did the Pog guy have a name? The furry dude, the brown furry dude. Cool skull poison Pogs. Oh yeah, there was a lot of like biker tattoo style Pogs that were like, I think most of the off-brand ones, the non-regulation, the non-Pog brand ones, always had like a skull with like snakes going through the eyeballs and crap. Those were pretty sick. I get some Beanie Babies somewhere too. Namp is saying Tazos. Yeah, I think they're probably the same thing. Probably pretty close to the same thing. Trying to think of what else we had. We had the moon shoes. Those are pretty sick. Managed to not break my ankles with those as a child. I'm pretty sure maybe those are why my ankles are so strong. That and playing hockey and jumping around on moon shoes, never gonna break your ankle. They're made of steel. Rebecca's saying just collecting Legos and cards. I didn't have a lot of Lego. We had some Lego as kids, but Fitz is asking, did anyone else have the WWF wrestling ring? And used to slingshot all their action figures into each other. We had like the Jurassic Park gate. That was pretty cool. Some Jurassic Park toys. A few like the remote control cards. Or not cards. Remote control cars. I can't remember. Was it called Was it Rampage? What was the one that you could flip it over and it would still keep going? The original one, not like the knockoff ones that came after that. It's pretty sick. But then it would drive backwards. It was pretty cool. Anthony's saying Beast Wars. We had some of the Power Ranger toys as well. Those were pretty sick. Not bad. We didn't have a lot of Transformers. We did watch some Beast Wars though, for sure. Crossfire? Was it Crossfire? And then we had Kerplunk, that game where you like would pull out the plastic spaghetti noodles, and it would have all the marbles on the top, and whoever made the marbles fall. That was pretty cool. Dr. H is saying Rebound. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Rebound. We did have Rampage for the N64. The Power Ranger toys. We had the gun with the knife that would pull out of it. Talking about it now is kind of crazy. But Aaron says just to look it up. His name was definitely Poglodite. Why do I not believe you? Crossfire commercial. Was the Crossfire thing the pinball? We had whatever the 4-player pinball thing was. That was pretty cool. You needed 4 players though, or it would suck. All kinds of that stuff. Lots of slime type things. We had the like creepy crawlers. Creepy crawlers creation mabob. Hungry hippos. Kind of like hungry hippos, but it was like pinball on 4 sides. Justin had rocks. Did you have a rock tumbler? I never had a rock tumbler. I always wanted one. Light bright. You definitely had a light bright. Crossfire like a 90s Beyblade. Maybe. We had Beyblades, but we were kind of like too old for Beyblades when we had them, but we still had them anyway. I know someone in the chats can just absolutely triggered right now. You can't be too old for Beyblades. I Beyblade every night. Fair. Yeah, Beyblades. We had like the dollar store Beyblades too. Those were... There was one dollar store Beyblade that we had that was unbeatable. It had this giant ass weight in the middle, like thick as all hell. It was probably made of lead. We probably got lead poisoning from it. But that thing would never stop spinning. You put a regular Beyblade against that thing and it would just dump on it. It was like a 40-pound piece of lead in the middle of it. You had to use both arms to put it down. Lead blade. Yeah, it was disgusting. And you could actually like, you could put that like really heavy ring into a real Beyblade. Which is pretty awesome. That was actually Blasty that had that. I don't know. Yeah, I think he got it at the dollar store. But yeah, it was the lead weight from the big boy Beyblades was absolutely insane. Fitz saying anyone collect trolls. I definitely had some trolls. I don't have them anymore, but those were a thing for sure. All right, let's call it here, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Tech decks, definitely tech decks. School hated Beyblades. Yeah, I can imagine. School hated everything. Pokemon cards, like the yo-yos, I did not sell my Beanie Babies. I'll have to, I have to bring them out at some point. We can like, maybe we'll do that in the stream too. We'll do a like, how much are Rattle's Beanie Babies worth in 2023? I have no idea. Probably not very much. They were kind of a scam. But yeah. Alright guys, take care. I'm going to get off for the night. We will be back tomorrow. Hope to see you guys there. We're going to open the Iono. No doubt, for sure. Guaranteed. Have a good one. Join the Discord. Bye.